Hey guys, it's Agatha here with another video. Today we're going to learn how to create a custom screen in Canva and then import it into Darkroom Booth. So first, let me share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you the exact process that I do. So for every single event that I do, I'd like to go and do a custom screen. So this is what it will look like. Let me get out of here really quick and let me show you a custom screen. So this will be a custom screen, right? So this would be your live view screen. This is where the customer is able to see themselves. These are your start buttons, your filter buttons, your countdown button. Over here on the top left is my reprint button, your exit button, and then also I have a photo strip here that'll just kind of display the preview photos. So this is what we're going to learn how to do and how to make into Canva. And then I'm going to show you how to import it and all of that. So number one, I want you to make sure you understand that this image back here is just an image that I created in Canva, and I'm just going to easily import. This is nice for weddings, sweet 16s, birthdays, any type of event that you want to just, hey, show your customer, hey, I want the little extra mile to customize this for them and then just kind of brand it towards, their event. So that's item number one. Then you have your live view. This is your live view. This is where the customer is able to see themselves. This is where you see countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then obviously your start button, filter button. If you guys need more in-depth detail on those, that'll be in a different video, but you guys should already know how to add in buttons by adding shape. Once you hit add shape, then you go to booth command, start session. That'll complete that. And then same thing for filter buttons, enable booth command, and then here, edit, toggle color grayscale, sepia, and retro. Okay, so that's how you do that. Then you have your exit buttons, which are same thing. You'd add a shape. The only thing you're changing on this is your opacity to 0. And then we're going to apply the exit button. This should be all review. And then again, I'm going to duplicate that button and I'm going to create another invisible button with the opacity at 0. And I'm going to reprint the last one. And that's just for me to say, hey, if a customer comes in and they're like, hey, I want an extra picture, here's $5 for a tip. Boom, there it is. You just click the top left and it'll reprint. Then I have this picture of my photo strip, which is going to be printed. I always like to have the customer know ahead of time, this is what the photo strip is going to look like. And then these are your preview photos, right? So this, you just click on add photo right here and it'll add photo 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Or if you want to add 4 photos, you can click on 4, but in this time, I'm going to be doing 3 pictures. So that's what consists of this whole layout. And what I'm going to show you is how to create this back screen right here. Okay, so you can make that in Darkroom if you would like to, but if you want to have more creative control and have more options, you're going to come over here to Canva. And what you're going to do is we're going to create a brand new. So we're going to create a new design. We're going to go to custom size. And then the size for this screen, if your screen is horizontal, you're going to go 1080 by 1920. We're going to create a new design. And whoops, sorry, wrong way. Sorry about that. Let's see here. I think I did it backwards. Yep. 1920 by 1080. Sorry, I was thinking mirror booths. Okay, so let's go and redesign this design. It'll flip our entire orientation. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna just delete page number 1. I don't need that. So there we have our entire screen here. And now I'm just gonna start building. So for this one, I'm gonna go with like a bohemian flowers. That'll be cool. That's my design theme that I'm gonna go for. And this is usually based off of what the client wants. So for me, I'm just gonna do something really quick so you guys can understand. I'm going to duplicate this, move this over here so I can get my edges. I'm going to hit flip horizontally. Now I'm going to do the same thing and duplicate this. I can do this. And you can also use this little wheel to turn them if you don't want to do it that way. And then same thing, duplicate, move this over. So we have both of our edges, confirm, and then maybe do something like, let's say, get some of these texts that are already pre-made, double click it. And we could do congrats, Mr. and Mrs. Okay, so just for sample, this is something you want to talk to your clients about. Or if they don't even know that you're doing a custom screen, then maybe just surprise them. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight this really quick and change that to maybe 90, so it's not so big. I'm going to move this up. And I want to leave some room here on the side so I can show my photo strip. I also want my live view button and all those things. You could also include, like, if you want to include your logo, you can go here and include your logo. I think mine's somewhere in here. Yep, there it is. You can click on that. And I think I'm done from here on. So we'll do something like this. Now I'm going to click on share, download, and download one more time. That's going to save to my computer. Now I'm able to grab this graphic, go to Darkroom, double click on whatever's back here, delete it, and now I can hit add artwork, browse. There it is into my downloads. Click OK. And there it is. So here, what we could either do is we can also do, if you guys have a different size screen, because my screen is a little bit smaller, I'm using my tablet right now. You could also click right here at the bottom left. It says edit screen. It'll tell you what your screen dimensions are. Like I said, I am using my tablet, but most of you are using the bigger screens, which will have your dimensions to what I just told you, the 1920 by 1080. But this is where you're going to find that template size. Okay, and this whatever your screen tells you, this is what you're going to be typing in. Okay, so keep that in mind. So for me, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger just to fill this in. Another way, what you guys can do too, is you can do something like this. Click this exact image and then size, fill entire page. And it'll fill in from front to back. Then what you're going to do is click on order, send all the way to the back, and now you're going to grab all these pieces, like your photo strip. Normally I'll grab my photo strip, make it really small. And same thing, just grab your photo strip design that you grabbed or that you made in Canva and just toss it in here. And then you're just adding your pictures, making sure you have your start button, your live view, making sure everything is shown properly. And then once you're done, hit save as, and then we can do something like Mr. and Mrs. Hit save. Make sure this is selected one time. Click on choose. And so now that we hit start booth, it will look something like this. No printers detected, that's fine. Okay. So it'll look something like this, where say Mr. and Mrs., it'll have your live view, it'll have your photo strips, and as they start taking pictures, it'll say get ready. There's your countdown. 3, 2, 1. Taking photo 1, and you see your photos start to preview. So this is how you completely redesign your whole screen. And as I mentioned before, it's super simple. Create it in Canva, your background. And then number two, you've obviously already made your photo strip. So just add a picture of your photo strip inside, just like how I did. And that way everything kind of ties together. As you can see here, it says your photo is being, and then it gets cut off. So let me show you how to fix that really quick. You click on edit in your screens, go to add text because there's no other text in here, but you're going to add right here, this button right here, insert special text. So right here when it says end text, we don't have that in our in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it, click OK. There it is. So it's going to be in blue text, and I maybe want to make this a little bit bigger. And wherever this is open, like this text box is open, that's where the text is going to be. So it's not going to be writing off the screen. So just really quickly, I'm going to hit start booth to kind of show you how that goes. So I'm going to show you how that adjusted. Continue, continue. Let's change our color filters. That works. Cool. Let's hit start, get ready. There's our countdown, 3, 2, 1. And remember, if you click on countdown, let's say you don't want your countdown to be red, you want to have it blue, you can just touch it and change the color. You could change the font, you could change the size, all by just double clicking on that countdown percent. And let's make sure that that end text comes out in blue and it's in that self-contained little box. Okay, there you go. So right there, you see how it's getting cut off? So what we can do is come in here. You could stretch this out some more if you wanted to do that, or that's one option. I want to show you the next option. If you go over here to the settings portion, Oops. If you go up here to the settings portion and you go to text, right here it says thank you, your photos are being sent. You could also just put a little space right there. So that way everything's kind of just aligned properly. So now everything should run smoothly, but that's how you successfully create a custom screen. Please let me know if you guys have any questions or concern. Please reach us in our community page, in the chat, and if you guys have any issues. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.